Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with some more Sherlock Holmes The Awakening. And last time we talked to a little boy about his missing brother. We've learned a little bit more about these sick individuals in the river. And really we're trying to find this Roy Soulsby.
The coffee won't go away. The doctor's too pricey.
And apparently that doctor is expensive. But let's see what we can find around here. Let's see, we actually have to kind of find a way to the river.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
Ooh, we have a haunted house too. We can check that out. Let me go. There's a calling card.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'll be happy to help you. So listen to me.
People say that Mr. Soulsby may have gone to watch the ship that exploded yesterday near the third pier. So that's the guy we're looking for. Let's see if we can find a way to get closer to the river. Oh, we found the warehouses. Well, since we're here, we can actually kind of like look for the warehouse 2.
This pipe disposes of wastewater from a factory, a possible culprit, but would likely have caused trouble a long time ago. Moving on.
Alrighty, so nowhere near figuring out what happened.
Human waste. Despite looking fairly hazardous, I doubt it could cause such acute poisoning.
Alrighty.
Can't see any other major source of contamination in this section of the waterway. Perhaps another place.
Alright, let's keep on going. Let's try to get this sick mudlark completed. So we'll just keep on following the river. Is that a fish? Damn, that's a big fish. It's a warehouse 12 with a weird symbol. Locked. Let's see, it's probably nothing important there. And we really can't go any further this way, so we gotta find a piece of the river somewhere else, apparently. But we might as well kind of like explore the area. Oh, here we go. I think we found it. And we got new stuff here. Worker's apron. Brian, never load this trolley with more than half the weight of Danny Nutcracker, or 200 pounds at a time. She did the Mexican flamingo with Joshua, and the poor thing is not running well since the trolley, that is, Joshua broke long ago. Also, the ship from Barbados asked for 1 ton of phenol, so let's hurry up. Ivy, Spade Chemicals, Inc.
Phenol, a dangerous substance often used as a sanitizer, coming from Spade Chemicals.
And dead fish.
The fish's scales have decolorized. What a disaster.
Alrighty, I think we figured it out. And let's figure out what this is all about. So it fell because of the weight. Broken through by
A
force.
recent cart crash.
So now, what do we need to do?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I think I can help you.
The Spade Chemical Building is located at Warehouse 5. So Warehouse 2 and Warehouse 5. Alrighty, let's go check these warehouses out because now we got all these missions here. It's warehouse 4. The big question is like how try to figure out where the warehouse is. Oh, we found it. Spade Chemicals. I guess maybe talk to this guy?
Barrels of phenol from your company ended up in the canal. It has poisoned people. You will need to clean it up properly. Otherwise, we will inform the authorities.
What the? We will call the cleaning brigade immediately. I hope this can stay between us.
Okay, so I think we finished the job. Mudlarks are still waiting. So let's go back and talk to those people and tell them to get out of the water probably. Because they're probably getting poisoned, so let's try to run all the way back. And I think I found the haunted warehouse while we passed by him. It was like a police officer right in front, so we'll go back to him later. Let's try to talk to these people.
Gentlemen, the doctor here and I have found the source of the contamination. Spade Chemicals will take care of it.
That's pretty good news. But how long will it take? And what about a friend? Will someone pay for his treatment?
Pressurize the company, but for now get rid of the stained clothes and rinse any phenol-affected skin. No one else should touch the canal today.
Thank you, we'll do that. Let's go to the chief doctor for help.
There we go. The Silver Tide. Let's check that out. The cause of the mudlark's poisoning was phenol spilled into the river by Spade Chemicals. It appears their negligence and greed led to the accident, so it is the company's duty to remedy the situation. A Spade representative assured us they would make things right. Unfortunately, the company's statement failed to reassure the affected mudlarks. Watson has recommended they dispose of their contaminated clothes and rinse any body parts affected by the chemical. Perfect. Now let's go to warehouse 2. I'm liking these missions. We're figuring them out. And we got some new clothing. So we got the worker's apron and the plague doctor. Oh, do we have a mask? Ooh, yes we do. Oh, we look real fancy now. You don't want to see me at your door. Let's go to the haunted warehouse wearing the plague doctor. I'm gonna scare the ghost out of there. Let's see if we can like remember how to get here. Go this way. Here we go.
Good evening, Constable. I heard some people talking of ghosts in this warehouse.
Gossips, all of them. An old lady neighbour saw some lights and ghostly shapes in the middle of the night. She heard music too. Turns out this was the warehouse of Grandpa Kujak. He owned a business with theatre props for scary shows. I went in and, well, it is a bit creepy, but I think it was probably just some kids fooling around.
Do you mind if I take a look inside?
Not at all. It's like Madame Tussauds, only worse. I'll be on the beat round the pub for the rest of the night. Damned explosion. Good night, sir.
Alrighty, so let's go inside. Let's see what we can find in here.
An effective contraption. It still works.
Very weird. Ooh, he was walking in some weird blue stuff, that's for sure.
A herbal odor with an ethylic base. Liquor? They opened the casket and left marks.
What do we got here?
There was a box in the coffin. It was removed quite recently.
Strange. Well, it was. We know it wasn't that, so we'll have to come back later for that one.
Who is this intended to scare?
They're trying to be sneaky. They don't want people in here. Maybe they're stealing.
Phosphorus, used recently.
Maybe they're like trying to rob someone. Maybe the pub.
Where is this going? Somebody had fun.
Yeah, they took the shoe and just put it on the wall.
Several crates are missing.
Yep. Where's that second one at? Right here. Let's see what we got here. Nope. Yep. That's for sure what happened there. Without a doubt.
A small cart left those tracks.
And that leads out. Okay, let's go back in.
That's most likely the ghost the old lady saw through the window. Inspired by the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Okay, what are we missing? So it kind of wants us to leave.
Who is this intended to scare?
Okay, we have 3 of them open. Oh, right there, okay. Something like that, I believe. And we have something here. Maybe. Oh, but maybe something like that instead. Okay. Oh, right here.
No brand or markings. It looks like a bulk product. Bottles of various shapes and sizes. I detect a mix of chemicals and aromas.
Okay, let's see here. See what the next one is? No, there's no weirdo. There's no ghost.
Somebody played with phosphorus to give the illusion of ghosts or ectoplasm. In reality, they were here to mix a few ingredients and prepare a solution of some sort. Then they took a box hidden inside the casket. And they left through that gate with a small cart.
Alrighty. Someone is using the warehouse to produce an unknown beverage. Their cart can be tracked to find out more. Alrighty, let's follow. Okay. So it looks like they went this way, maybe. Yep, 100%. We're on to something here.
Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain. Patent medicine of the future.
This is a patent medicine. A quick fix at an expensive price that drags the patient slowly into death.
Okay, so something terrible. So I guess we need to talk to a few people. Maybe this guy.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, you are fortunate. I will help you.
Dr. Tippett's electric pecto brain can be found in shanty towns. It is dispensed in a yard to the sick and suffering. In Shantytown, so Shantytown is over here. And if I had to guess, maybe in this weird building? Yep.
Where are we? The field hospital?
Let's observe him. Very young. Maybe not even a doctor at all. Homemade medicine recipes. Phosphorus. Charlatan. The man appears too young to have completed medical university and therefore can hardly claim his doctor title. His hands are stained by phosphorus, most likely from the props warehouse. He's carrying a book on homemade medicine. He's trying to make a quick buck by exploiting people's naivety and despair. Let's go with that one.
Good evening, sir. Are you the gentleman who sells that intriguing pecto-brain beverage?
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Thomas Tippett, and yes, its proud inventor and purveyor.
Are you a doctor? You seem remarkably young.
I'm self-educated. I help people in need around these parts with my medicine.
Helping, as in bringing to the grave?
That is unfair, sir. The virtues of my invention are to calm the nerves, to stop coughing due to the endless smog, and to help children to sleep.
Has your beverage been tested by your peers or any medical authority? I am a doctor, and it appears that you are playing with people's lives, people who place their trust in you to ease their pain.
People need help, and drugs are expensive. My formula helps, and it's inexpensive. The product is dispensed from here only, so dose and usage are controlled. I looked into other patented medicines. They contain harmful or useless substrate, and they're sold in respected shops and pharmacies.
Do you realize what you are doing? You are playing with people's health.
You're a doctor. Take a look at my product. You won't find mercury, radium, lithium, or any other toxic substances drowned in alcohol and sold freely by so-called health professionals. I can show you how I work. Let me help people.
Watson, what do you make of this situation?
I'm not sure. Patent medicines can be a scourge, yes, but he is not entirely wrong in practice.
Why the haunted warehouse?
Well, nobody was using it, and people are afraid of ghosts. It kept them away until today. What I do is not entirely legal, but I do help people.
Alrighty. So now, what do we need to do? So we can either let him
I
go,
help up to 50 people
or we can
here
tell the
every day.
cops.
It is working.
And
Coffee won't go away and the doctor's too
maybe
fussy.
we need to tell the cops. Even though it sounds bad, I feel like the mission isn't completed until we do. So let's go over here. This is like a little shortcut for us. And the cop's not even here. What the hell? I'm like looking for this police officer and he's nowhere to be found. Alrighty, do we have a... No. I'm looking for like a police station or something. Pier 3. Someone's doing something up there.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with this.
My daughter swears she saw ghosts.
Yeah, we've already figured the whole warehouse too. We're looking for the cops now. Maybe there's one close by. For convenience. And this is Shanty Town, so this is a rough part of town. Oh, this takes us right back. Okay, this place is weird. There's so many places to the pub. It's like a never-ending, like, everyone goes to the pub. There's a police officer. Okay, so do we lie or do we report him? He's trying to help people. His thing's not that bad. I think we lie.
Constable, I'm afraid we saw some troubling signs, unnatural even, inside the warehouse. Dr. Watson here can confirm it, and he's a specialist. It would be best to stay away for now.
Really? I'm 99% sure that ghosts don't exist, gentlemen. I won't report this to my colleagues after my shift. Some of them might be the naive sort who scare easy.
Alrighty. Vogel's glasses. Interesting. So now we can wear some crazy glasses if we want to. But the haunted house is completed. Now we need to do the calling card. And I think we talked to two girls and they said he's down by the pier watching the exploded ship. And you know what? I bet you it's Pier 3. So let's just fast travel. Because I bet you he's somewhere over here. Maybe this guy. He looks very suspicious.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Oh, not again. Yes, I'm Roy. But I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the fourth person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Very interesting.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Now, where was I?
Okay, so let's observe him. HM Cuz. Very weird. Average height. I don't know why that would be important. Mint solid gold. So he's a little wealthy. Where did he get this money, I wonder? Alright, what are we missing? Not brawny. Thief or corrupt officer? I haven't really seen anything about a thief, so let's say he's corrupt. He is of English blood, around 5'5", and has an average build. His lack of muscle tone implies that he is hardly strong. Mr. Soulsby does not seem to look like Camilla's abductor. His left palm bears several stamped ink stains. Some letters remain visible. HM Cuz. Apparently, Mr. Soulsby is the customs officer. He holds a brand new Waltham Hillside watch in his pocket. Only a corrupt custom officer can afford such a thing. There we go. And I guess we can provide evidence here.
What are you on about?
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
Okay.
What are you on about?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Alrighty, and we got everything there.
That boat explosion stopped.
So there's nothing else we can do with that.
Guess I'll be without work for a while.
So we have a foreign woman. Missing persons posters all around the port. Interesting. And we figured out what he is. So he's a corrupt customs officer who's probably dealing with the people who's been kidnapping people. So he's not directly involved, but he is indirectly involved, more likely. And I'm pretty sure we've learned quite a bit. There's a foreign woman. We know for a fact we need to talk to the woman in the pub. I don't really see anything else, so maybe we can now show her evidence and she will help us with our case. Maybe she can tell us about this foreigner.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
Interesting.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
Let's provide some evidence. According to her, Summers is a dangerous man who is best avoided. Alrighty.
Have you been drinking?
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here. Doesn't look like anything to me. Never heard of it.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Okay, so we have her testimony. And we can do something here. So one like this. Probably that. The barmaid's testimony. And probably that one? No. Wow, okay. Well, we figured these out, hopefully. So we're not even got this one taken care of yet. Okay, so his testimony, Soulsby's testimony, and the barmaid's testimony. And then maybe that one? Nope, but we're close here. There's only so many. Perfect. Dirty Summers is Camilla's kidnapper. It seems that Roy Soulsby could be Summers' accomplice. Alrighty. So, and we can do this one. We need more information. So let's go talk to that Roy Soulsby guy again. Because it looks like he knows more than what he's telling us. We are one step closer to figuring out what happened. Slowly but surely. Ooh, okay. I was a little worried that we weren't going to be able to get through here. And I think we did all the side missions here as well, so I think we are good. We could have fast traveled too, but it's nice to go on a walk. We can actually talk to that guy. Weird. Alrighty, Roy. You tell me what I want to know. I know you lying.
What are you gawping at?
Oh yeah, let's confront him.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
Okay, so. I'm assuming this one?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Okay, so we got the first one. Let's use the calling card because it was there.
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
And then none of these really make sense. So let's go with just his portrait.
It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall, but I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He is a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
Oh. So the barmaid's been lying to us as well. She hasn't been entirely truthful. So let's go see what information we can get out of her. Because she put all the blame on the Roy guy.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
And she's pregnant, so she needs the money. Let's go with this one.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
Let's use Soulsby's testimony.
A customs officer, Roy Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
Oh, sure. And then we use, what, her portrait instead? Probably.
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Oh, what do you think? Yeah, let's go with that one. That one sounds cool.
Many people are missing, and the main suspect based himself in your establishment. One word to Scotland Yard and your life takes a turn for the worse. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the key. Go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Okay, so we have the rusty key now. Where is this private? I'm guessing this one? Or no, we've came through there, so it has to be like this room. Strong men needed for moving crates in warehouse area.
£5. That won't go far.
What else you got in here? The Parker and William Company, Manchester, invoice number 012B, date 20th of September 1882, sold to Oscar Summers, high quality sailcloth packed in wooden crates. 50 crates, 50 pounds. Alrighty. What else are we missing here? The job is to move crates in the warehouse area. Dirty Summers hires men in the pub's private room. And then last but not least,
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
interesting, strange symbols. And it looks like we can do another one of these. So let's go to documents. I'm assuming both of these are going to work. They're the only ones we have. And hiring notice. Dirty Summers has hired men for warehouse work, specifically to carry crates of sailcloth. The abductees could still be inside the warehouse, which should be marked with red paint. We've already seen it. So now we'll mark that and we'll go to that warehouse. I think it was warehouse 12. But we're going to stop here today. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links below. And next time we'll go try to confront the kidnappers. Hopefully.